All right, so in this video, we'll be going over the scraper node, what it is and how it works. All right, so I'm going to add the scraper node really quickly to this package, and I'll explain what the scraper node is, okay? Because you can scrape with the browser node, but you can also scrape with the scraper node, okay? It's just a faster way to scrape a website. So we're just going to put a URL here. It scrapes one URL at a time, okay? But it's faster than the browser node. So let me find a URL to scrape. Let's go to CNN and let's scrape this. Oh no, brother is arrested. Okay, so we'll put that URL here. All right, and then we'll add a finish node, and then we will just reference that here. But let me change the name here. Okay, hold on. Am I logged out? Let's see here. All right, so let's go with scrape, okay? So the scrape is gonna come through here, okay? And we will just leave it as text, and let's see what happens, all right? So we'll let that run. I think it takes about a couple seconds to do the scrape. Perfect, it's all done now. So let's open this up and see how it looks. Perfect, so it scraped it and it got the title and the text as paragraphs. All right, cool. So that is essentially how it works, how the scraper node works, okay? It tries its best to extract data from a page, okay? So you might be saying, okay, I scraped this. Now, what can I do with what I scraped, okay? So this is formatted in as JSON, okay? So let's see what we can do here. We can add a JS runner node, okay? And we can then connect it to an LLM, okay? So we can connect it to ChatGPT, and we can have it rewrite what it scraped, okay? So let's do that to make this demo a little bit more interesting, okay? So if we look at the scraper node, right, it returns title, and then it returns text, okay? But text is an array of all the paragraphs, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say, let's add the scrape environment first, all right? And then we're gonna say var JSON equals JSON.parse, okay? Because this is basically a representation of the page, but as JSON, all right? So the title of the article is gonna be JSON, let's see, JSON dot title, all right? So let's just return, actually, yeah, let's do this. Let's do return this on that stringify, and then we say title. We're just going to return it back, and then we're going to say article, which is going to be text. Let's do text JSON.text.join, and then we're going to join it by a space, okay? Because what we're going to want to end up doing is we're going to want to rewrite this, okay? This is going to be, we're going to scrape a page and rewrite it with this, okay? With this package that I'm showing you. So let's see, if we run this, let's see what happens. I want to see what that returns. We'll still get the, oh, I forgot to provide a prompt. Let's just bypass this right now. All right, so, oh, it wants us to really fill that out. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill this for now. Let's run this. All right, so I just wanna make sure that the JS runner node is returning the proper values, okay? So if we go here, okay, it looks like it is. All right, so now I can add my my LLM node, and I can say, What can I say here? Let's increase the tokens. And what I want to do is I want to rewrite this article to sound more fun and upbeat. Article is going to be, yeah, we're going to go here, and we're going to say article, and we're going to add a JSON key so that I can tag it anywhere, all right? So if I say this, cleanup.article, now it's going to rewrite that article to sound more fun, all right? So let's, and I must actually put it here. So yeah, let's go with Markdown now. So let's go with scraped, and then let's go with rewritten. All right, and that's going to be untitled actually for now, but let's put ChatGPT. All right, so perfect. Now we've got our template. Let's see if it actually works, okay? All right. Let's give this a second to work its magic. All right, it's all done. All right. All right, so yeah, so this worked, and I'm reading what it produced because it's interesting what it produced. But yeah, it's working. Okay, so it took this article from CNN and then it rewrote it, and that's what it did. All right. So I hope that helps. Okay, so basically, in a nutshell, what did we do? We scraped the URL. Okay, and we can change this. I'll change this to be dynamic. It cleans up the response. So this step cleans up the response, and then it makes it so that we can use it in ChatGPT. Okay, and we probably don't even need this step. We probably just use it directly. But I like to do that cleanup step just to make sure things are formatted the way I want them to be. Then, so we sent it to ChatGPT to rewrite it, and then we finished it off and sent it here just to compare the two. But if we wanted to make this dynamic, let's say this is working great and we want it to work for any URL, all we'd have to do is add an input node with the URL, okay? And instead of hard coding the URL, we would say URL to scrape and rewrite. We would just say URL to scrape and rewrite. And then perfect. Now that's dynamic and it works with any URL. Okay. So I hope that helps. That's the scraper node in a nutshell. The key thing to remember is this is useful if you already know the URL and you want to scrape it and it's logged out. Okay. This doesn't work. This doesn't log you in and do any scraping. This is perfect for logged out scraping. Okay. Still, I would say the browser is probably the best way to do scraping because you can control so many things. You can have proxies. You can have it actually scrape as it navigates through pages. So the browser is probably the most cost-effective way to scrape in packages. Okay, but this is fast. This is faster. So I hope that helps. That's the scraper node in a nutshell. Have a great day.